If you are planning to have some good time with your robot partner, some place is very important, plays a very key role or important role, that is called the leg joints, overall joints. It could be wrists, it could be ankles, feet, and of course, in that feet section, there are leg joints. Before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. Now, these are not like humans, of course, because they are robot partners. So here, the force or torque sensors come into play. How they work? In this video, I am going to talk about this magical moments and how these sensors measure the forces and torque generated during physical interaction. So, welcome to Wooden Slate, a channel for intelligent and curious people like you who are searching for human sexuality and beyond human psychology in the age of artificial intelligence, artificial general intelligence, and artificial super intelligence, which are knocking our door. Now, let's take a look what are force or torque sensors. Imagine giving a robot a sense of touch, because without touch, you cannot imagine any kind of physical interaction with your robot partners, isn't it? So, imagine giving a robot a sense of touch. That is essentially what a force or torque sensors does. It's a device that measures the forces and torque, rotational forces, applied to that point. That means if you think about the leg joints, then if you are applying any force to that part, or it wrists or ankles or anywhere else, so basically this device measures the forces and torques, that means rotational forces applied to that point. This allows your robot partner to understand and interact with their environment much greater precision and safety. Now, how do they work? You might wonder. The most common technology used is a strain gauge. Think of it as a flexible foil with an electrical conductor. Of course, it seems very complex. Of course, I know, like any layman like me, or if you are not a technical person, then it seems to be a little bit complex. But just think about it like uh, a flexible foil with an electrical conductor. When an external force or torque is applied to that part, that means where this sensor is located, its internal structure deforms slightly. Of course, it happens, I'm not going to elaborate it because you know it very well. This deformation stretches or compresses the strain gauges attached to it, changing their electrical resistance. Basically, everything is revolving look around electricity, which is the main force of behind your robot partner. This is not a human. So the sensor's electronics measure this change in resistance. That means then when some forces are applied, where it is applied, that part resists to some kind of resistance is there. So this sensor's electronics measure this change in resistance and convert it into a digital signal that a computer or robotic controller can understand. It's a very complex process, of course, but it is happening in this way. Most advanced force or torque sensors are 6-axis sensors, meaning they can simultaneously measure forces along 3 linear directions. That means it could be up and down, it could be left and right, it could be forward and backward, that means push or pull. So torques around those same three axes, that means roll, pitch, or yaw, you can call it. That means either up and down, left, right, or forward, backward. They actually measure forces along these linear directions. And that is how it works. It's a very brief overview of how force and torque sensors work. In my next video, I'll talk about actually what they are and what are the key applications. I'll talk about it in my next video, so don't miss the next video that will come after this video. So that is it. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Let's continue this conversation in the comments below. If you like the video, please hit the bell icon to get notified, and don't forget to like with your friends, share, and subscribe for more insights. If you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. It means a lot to me. And please consider signing up for membership zone to support Wooden Slate so that we can make it better and better. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care and stay safe.